The journey feels like a story unfolding as you drive down winding Irish country roads, each bend revealing a new scene straight from a storybook. The car hums quietly, tires crunching over gravel, as the landscape unfurls before you in a tapestry of green and gold. There's a sense of anticipation in the air, as if the land itself is whispering secrets of ancient times, inviting you to slow down and savor every moment. Green hills roll endlessly by, their slopes dotted with sheep that graze contentedly, oblivious to the world beyond their meadows. The fields stretch out in every direction, patchworked with stone walls and hedgerows, each one telling its own quiet story of generations past. The gentle bleating of sheep and the distant call of a lark add to the sense of peace that settles over you. The air is cool and fresh, scented with wildflowers and earth, carrying a hint of dew from the morning mist that still lingers in the hollows. You roll down the window, letting the breeze fill the car, and breathe in deeply, feeling the stress of everyday life melt away. Every breath is a reminder that you are somewhere truly special, somewhere timeless. Suddenly, through a break in the ancient trees, you catch your first glimpse of stone turrets rising above the canopy, their silhouettes softened by the mist. Ivy clings to the weathered walls, and the castle seems to emerge from the landscape as if conjured by a dream. The sky above is a gentle gray, casting everything in a soft, ethereal light that makes the scene feel almost otherworldly. The castle stands before you, immense and majestic, a silent guardian of centuries past. Its stone walls have weathered countless storms, and its towers have watched over the land for generations. There's a sense of history here, a feeling that every stone has a story to tell. Every window has witnessed moments of joy and sorrow, celebration and solitude. You step out of the car, struck by the sheer scale and presence of the castle. The air feels charged with possibility, and you can't help but imagine the lives that have unfolded within these ancient walls. Knights and nobles, poets and dreamers, all leaving their mark on this place. For a moment you stand in silence, letting the weight of history settle around you. This isn't a modern hotel, it's a portal to another era. The courtyard is paved with stones worn smooth by centuries of footsteps, and the architecture speaks of a time when craftsmanship was an art and every detail mattered. You feel as though you've stepped into a living museum, one where the past and present exist side by side. The carved wooden door, heavy and ornate, swings open with a gentle creak, welcoming you into a world apart. The wood is polished by countless hands, its surface etched with patterns that hint at stories long forgotten. As you cross the threshold, you sense that you are leaving the ordinary behind and entering a realm where magic still lingers in the air. The silence is profound, broken only by the distant caw of crows circling above and the gentle rustle of leaves in the castle gardens. Birdsong echoes softly, and the world outside seems to fade away, replaced by a deep sense of tranquility. Here, time slows down, and you find yourself listening more closely, noticing the subtle sounds that make this place feel alive. Crossing the threshold, you are filled with awe and excitement. This is the start of the magic, the beginning of your own fairy tale. Every step forward feels like a step deeper into a story, one that you are about to write for yourself. Inside, the scent of a crackling fire and polished wood envelops you, warm and inviting. The flicker of flames dances across the walls, casting shadows that seem to move with a life of their own. The atmosphere is both grand and intimate, a perfect blend of history and comfort. The entrance hall's grandeur, vaulted ceilings soaring overhead, ancient tapestries telling tales of battles and feasts, suits of armor standing sentinel, commands respect and offers comfort. Every detail, from the intricate stonework to the gleaming wood, speaks of a legacy carefully preserved. You realize this is more than a place to sleep. It's the beginning of a journey into Ireland's heart, a chance to live, even for a night, inside a fairy tale. The adventure has only just begun. Inside, the castle is a feast for the senses, where every detail seems to whisper stories from a distant past. The air is tinged with a subtle scent of old wood and polished stone, mingling with the faint aroma of burning logs from a distant hearth. Light filters through stained glass, casting colorful patterns that dance across the ancient floors and walls, creating a magical, almost otherworldly glow. Velvet curtains drape elegantly from tall windows, their deep colors rich against the pale stone. Ancestral portraits gaze down with knowing eyes, their faces both familiar and mysterious, as if they're watching over the present from centuries ago. Hand-carved furniture, each piece unique, tells its own story, of skilled hands, of family gatherings, of laughter and quiet reflection. The silence here is profound, a deep hush that settles over the rooms like a comforting blanket. It's broken only by the gentle ticking of an antique clock, the soft crackle of a fire in the library, or the distant echo of footsteps on stone. At night, the quiet becomes even more pronounced, inviting you to listen closely to the castle's heartbeat. Every creak of the floorboards and every faint whisper that drifts through the corridors is a reminder of the centuries that have passed here. The castle seems alive, its walls holding on to secrets, memories, and the echoes of countless lives lived within them. When you reach out and touch the cool, time-worn stone, you can almost feel the presence of those who came before you. The walls seem to hum with the echoes of laughter, whispered secrets, solemn vows, and the quiet strength of generations. In these moments, you realize you're not just a guest. You're becoming part of the castle's ongoing story. Whether you're exploring a forgotten room, pausing to reflect in a sunlit alcove, or leaving your mark in the guest book, your presence weaves into the tapestry of the castle's history. The world outside fades away as you move through these storied halls. Time seems to slow, the rush of modern life replaced by a gentle, timeless rhythm. Shadows shift and stretch across the stone, marking the passage of hours in a place where time feels almost suspended. Drawn to a window seat, you settle in and gaze out over rolling green hills. Clouds drift lazily across the sky, and the landscape beyond the castle walls feels as peaceful and eternal as the rooms within. It's a view that invites daydreams and quiet contemplation. As you wander the winding corridors, curiosity leads you to hidden corners and secret doors. Each turn reveals something new, a forgotten staircase, a mysterious alcove, or a glimpse of the castle's hidden past waiting to be discovered. The atmosphere here gently encourages you to set aside your devices and distractions. Instead, you find yourself reconnecting with your companions, with your own thoughts, and with the unique spirit of the castle itself. Conversations flow more easily, laughter rings out, and moments of quiet feel more meaningful. Here, you breathe deeply, letting the castle's peace wash over you. In this sanctuary of history and beauty, you find a rare sense of calm, a feeling that lingers long after you leave, as if the castle's magic has become a part of you. A castle has a soul, built for life, defense, and celebration, not just comfort. Its history is alive in every stone step and faded tapestry. What sets a castle apart is the blend of history and genuine Irish hospitality. Staff share stories of friendly ghosts, ancient trees, and local legends, making you feel at home. Exploration is encouraged. Secret libraries, hidden gardens, spiral staircases await discovery. Each find feels like your own secret, shared with the castle. You're part of something larger, sleeping where lords and ladies once did, walking grounds tended for centuries. The experience lingers, leaving you with a deeper appreciation for Ireland's magic. Opening your room's heavy door, you step into a unique chamber, no two alike. Perhaps a four-poster bed, antique furniture, and tall windows with sweeping views await. Details matter: ornate fireplaces, period wallpaper, and art inspired by Irish folklore. Modern comforts blend seamlessly with old-world charm. Sinking into a plush bed, you wonder about the dreams of those who slept here before. The castle's silence brings deep, restful sleep. Morning arrives gently. Soft light, birdsong, mist over the fields. You linger, savoring the peace and the view. Each day begins with tranquility, ready for new adventures. Here you're refreshed and connected to timeless beauty. Dining in an Irish castle is a feast for the senses and the soul. Grand dining rooms, candlelight, and crackling fires set the scene. Menus celebrate local, seasonal ingredients: smoked salmon, lamb, fresh fish, prepared with creative flair. Every bite reflects the land and sea, and every meal feels like a celebration. Pair your meal with a pint of Guinness or a smooth Irish whiskey. Mornings begin with a hearty Irish breakfast. Afternoons bring elegant teas with scones and pastries. Each meal is an event, a chance to savor flavors and hospitality. The experience is about more than food. It's about tradition and connection. Dining here is unforgettable, a highlight of castle life. Adventure is just outside your door. No need to go far. Explore manicured gardens, secret woodlands, and tranquil lakes. Guided tours reveal the castle's history and hidden stories. Try falconry, archery, or horseback riding. traditional pursuits of the Irish gentry. Fishing, clay shooting, or simply wandering the grounds connect you to the land. After exploring, relax by a roaring fire or indulge in a spa treatment. Evenings bring drinks in the castle bar and stories with fellow guests. Every moment, active or quiet, is part of the castle adventure. The balance of excitement and relaxation makes your stay truly memorable. The magic extends beyond the castle walls into Ireland's breathtaking landscape. Rolling green hills, ancient forests, and serene lakes surround you. The countryside is alive with changing light and weather, sunshine, mist, and rainbows. Drives and walks reveal stone ruins, thatched cottages, and postcard-perfect views. Nearby, dramatic coastlines and cliffs offer wild, rugged beauty. The salty air and crashing waves contrast with the castle's peace. Grand vistas and tiny wildflowers invite you to slow down and notice every detail. Whether exploring coast, countryside, or forest, the landscape captures your heart. Together, castle and land create an unforgettable Irish experience. Sleeping in an Irish castle fulfills a universal longing for magic, romance, and connection to the past. Childhood fairy tales come alive as you step into grandeur and history. A castle stay is the ultimate escape from modern life, a true sanctuary. Here, you disconnect from technology and reconnect with yourself and loved ones. The slower pace and simple pleasures restore your spirit. Living history, Irish hospitality, and cultural immersion make the experience rich and meaningful. It's a memory that lasts, a milestone, a story to share. Whether celebrating or simply exploring, a castle stay is extraordinary. It's your own fairy tale filled with magic and memories. My journey through Ireland's castles has been nothing short of magical, a tapestry woven with moments of awe and discovery. Each castle, whether standing proud on a windswept hill or nestled quietly in a green valley, holds centuries of stories waiting to be uncovered. But the real beauty of these ancient places is not just in their stone walls or grand halls. It's in the memories and stories you'll create as you explore them with loved ones, friends, or even on your own. Every stone and winding path invites you to step into your own adventure, to imagine the footsteps of those who came before, and to leave your own mark on history. Ireland's breathtaking history and wild, rolling landscapes are waiting to share their secrets with you, if you're willing to listen and explore with an open heart. Don't just dream about adventure. Let your curiosity guide you to new experiences, new friendships, and new stories that will stay with you forever. Imagine waking in a grand four-poster bed, the morning mist curling outside your window, and the promise of stories shared by a crackling fire as evening falls. These are the moments that turn travel into something unforgettable. Curiosity is the spark that lights the way to the greatest adventures. It's what leads you to hidden corners, secret gardens, and unexpected friendships along the way. If you're inspired, join me in seeking out places filled with love, laughter, and the warmth of shared stories, where every moment becomes a cherished memory. Discover the rich history, vibrant traditions, and welcoming communities that make Ireland so special. Here, every encounter is a chance to connect and belong. Let this be your invitation. Step into your own fairy tale, create your own memories, and let your story unfold in the most enchanting of places. The world is full of wonder, and every journey is a new chapter waiting to be written. Your story is just beginning. Embrace it with open arms, and let the adventure carry you to places you've only dreamed of. Happy travels. May you always find a place to love, and may wonder guide you wherever you roam.